woman complained to her council member about a squatter that was terrorizing her for over a year. The council member showed up unannounced at the woman's house in August, following months of complaints on Facebook from family members.
But at the same time, so did a man with no official ties to Metro government, saying that he was working with the council member. Wave News troubleshooter Mark Stevens says that the family believes that the meeting was meant to silence their criticism.
Council members meet with constituents all the time. That's not unusual, but the circumstances surrounding this meeting don't seem normal. It's dusk on a late August Friday. A man walks up to this home. No one answers. It's the second time he stopped by. Here he is a week earlier, on business for the neighborhood's Metro Council member.
He said he was here for Donna Purvis, and then while he was standing here, his phone made a ding dong. He said, well, I guess she's tracking me.
Dolores Ezell never expected her council member Donna Purvis to show up on her doorstep. She had called the office over a year ago complaining about a squatter terrorizing her next door.
I had to put in security system. I said, yeah, because he knocked my duster down light out. He cut my phone line. I said, he knocked my fence down.
Purvis's office records show her assistant asked the cops and other city departments what could be done. Police said not much. Code workers issued numerous violation notices. But on this night, with the council member and this guy at her front door, Ezell says her squatter issues wasn't what they discussed first.
She showed me the information where my daughter had been on Facebook. And I said, well, I guess y'all well aware that you know that I don't have Facebook.
They were asking about her daughter Erica's Facebook posts critical of Purvis and her office's response to Dolores' squatter problem.
I had to make a way of making the noise louder than anything that would draw attention and draw more focus onto the situation.
It got her attention. Erica took screenshots of her going back and forth with Purvis.
I was never here to try to intimidate her or, I just wanted, like I said, my whole objective was to bring attention to the situation of squatters, paying attention to what your constituents are saying.
And now, here was Purvis in Erica's mother's living room with a man with no connection to the city or Purvis's campaign.
I know, so there was no Louisville representation or emblem on his shirt.
That man is Donnie Morris. He's led anti-crime efforts in Louisville and plans to expand one of his partnerships with churches. But he's currently serving 5 years probation for stalking after taking a plea deal. Court records show Morris was arrested in 2019 after blocking a woman with his car, putting his hands around her neck, and taking her phone while she called 911. A witness said he held a gun to her head. The woman already had 2 existing protective orders against Morris. Morris told me his conviction is based on lies. He made the same claim to 2 judges. They disagreed.
I can't go back and say, well, I know you pled all this stuff, but none of it happened and it's not really you. And for you to say that is so dangerous because those are the people that judges are most afraid of, people who don't own what they did.
When I pled guilty, the Commonwealth knew about the so-called victim and the lies that they...
I'm not going there. Okay, you pled guilty, you took responsibility for this. If you're asking for early termination and you're going to try to attack the plea, then you need to hire an attorney.
Dolores and Erica knew none of Morris's past.
Do you think it's appropriate for any Metro Council member to send someone to someone's home that has a felony on their record and is on probation?
I wouldn't say that's a great way of communicating with your constituents.
Do you think he was meant to get you to shut up?
Probably so.
After that meeting, Morris went down to the courthouse, but called Dolores asking for the squatter's birth date and a case number. She didn't know. He asked again to talk to her daughter.
I knew I wasn't going to do that because she's not... That wasn't my issue. My issue is dealing with this right here.
I asked Councilmember Purvis what more she could do about this case.
We have worked extremely hard trying to help Ms. Ezell.
She referred me back to the email chain between her assistant and the city agencies. They were essentially waiting to see what the courts would do.
A lot of the things that she needs or the help that she needs does not fall under the purview of the council, but we have done all that we can to make sure that she receives the help that she receives.
Then I asked why Morris was at Dolores' house with her.
He told me he's not being paid by your staff. He's not part of the campaign. Did you coordinate with him in any capacity at all?
No. She's a constituent. No.
How did he know to meet with her? Because she told me she doesn't know him. Dolores told me she doesn't know
That's
Donnie.
between you, Dolores, and Donnie. You can go back and confirm it with them. But that's all I have to say on the matter. Thank you for talking with me.
Is it appropriate for a Metro Council member to meet with a constituent with someone else who's not affiliated with the council in any way?
I do it all the time. I meet with constituents all the time.
I understand meeting with meeting with constituents with someone else who is not a member of Metro government, not a member of the campaign.
He's a constituent as well. So I don't know. You have to confirm that with Donnie and Miss Ezell. I don't know the extent of their relationship. So
because my concern is he was asking about the Facebook posts and the criticism. I understand that he has a stalking conviction.
What I know is what I have. I don't know. What I know is what I've told you. Thank you.
Are you aware of his stalking conviction?
Morris told me he was in the neighborhood passing out flyers, that he had talked to Purvis about Erica's Facebook posts, and that he was volunteering to help with the situation. Ezell says she helped Purvis in the first campaign, but when it comes to solving her squatter problem, she always wanted to talk to the person in charge.
I didn't talk to the person I voted for.
And not any person who just happened to be in the neighborhood.
A community activist did get involved to get LMPD to arrest the squatter next to Dolores Ezell for failing to show up to court. A judge ordered him to get the power turned back on at that house and take care of a dog. He's due back in court in late October. Mark Stevens, Wave News.